Hi class, I'm Elizabeth. I wanted to officially welcome you to your speech class this semester and just show you a little bit about how to navigate. So you're going to go to Begin Here, Surprise. And I would like for you to go to the course orientation. There you're going to see some welcome information as well as the 3 dates of the mandatory meetings. Now I've changed it up a little. This class did originally meet at Nelson. I know that's not going to work for some of you, so you have a choice. You can either come in person to Nelson at 7 p.m. on September 12th, October 17th, and November 14th, or you can appear on Zoom. And you can come, like you can do one in person, one on Zoom, it doesn't matter. You just have to come 3 times in one of those fashions. So I will be using an owl, and you will appear on the big screen in the classroom. I will be recording it, so whether you're there presenting in person or presenting in your living room at home, you will show up on the Zoom recording. And then you'll be able to do your reflections from that recording. So that's kind of nice. But if you would start in the course orientation and definitely read the course outline, look at all the student services information, go to course intro. It's going to show you how you're going to achieve your grade in the course. It's a 1,000 point class, so it's very easy to figure. 900 is an A, 800 is a B, so and so. The important thing to note is that you have to give all 3 major speeches to pass the class. You could do the math and say, well, really, I can get a C by skipping the informative speech, but you can't, because we subscribe to something called the Illinois Articulation Initiative, and it says that you will give 3 speeches. That is the way that this course will transfer to your next institution. So you want to play by their rules, and playing by their rules means that you have to give all 3 speeches. So this is your book. It is Speak Up. It's available in the bookstore. You may be able to find it out there somewhere else, but I know you can rent it for around $20 in the bookstore. So that's where your quizzes are going to come from. That's where all the assigned readings are found. So I would get that right away if you can. The first order of business is to look over this course orientation and then to scroll down and take this quiz over course orientation. The next thing that you're going to want to do this week is do this introductory Flipgrid. And what that does is you're going to either have to do this on your phone or with a laptop that has a camera, because it's going to take you to this exterior site called Flipgrid. I hope. That did not work on my Mac, but it does work on my other computer. So you're going to go there and you're going to have 30 seconds to do this introductory little thing. And I'm asking you to not only do yours, it says 15 seconds, but I believe it's set for 30 seconds. Not only am I wanting you to do yours, I'm wanting you to go back and watch everybody else's. So I used to do this on a discussion board format, but I think that since it's a speech class, if I can get you to present more often, it's more beneficial. So this is a short presentation that talks about your favorite treat, your favorite topic, and your favorite town. So I'll be sharing mine, and hopefully you will share yours too. Check out this printable calendar. There are not a ton of dates because I've changed everything to be in 4 modules. So you don't have a lot of due dates. And in fact, these modules are open they correspond with each speech. So you're going to have quite a bit of time to do a lot of these tasks, but don't get behind. I would log in a few times a week and try to knock off some of these things. And you should always be working on a speech. So you can see the first module is going to get you set up for this self-speech. That's using your special occasion rubric. So we are going to do a speech of self-introduction. And all that you have to do is for 5 to 7 minutes, you have to tell us about yourself. You can do this by telling us one story, or you can have a theme like why you want to be a nurse. I will share my self-speech. So I never share my speeches in hopes that yours will be like mine. It is not a cookie cutter. It's not a template. It's just one example of a speech. And I just want to prove to you that I'm not asking you to do things that I'm not willing to do myself. I really take a lot of opportunities out there in life to give speeches. And I hope that you'll feel comfortable doing that too. That's my goal, is that you would feel confident to stand up at a meeting and articulate why you agree or disagree with something, that you would have confidence to brief your boss on something that's going on at work, because I know that sometimes people have a lot of anxiety with speech, and there's no need for that. We all have the ability to learn and through practice to be able to give a 5 to 7 minute speech. So that's what this journey is about. So if you will start by opening Module 1 after you do this course orientation, quiz, and introductory Flipgrid. All of your course information is housed in modules. Mine look a little bit different. You're going to just see this first one. So when you click into it, you're going to see what you need to do in this first few weeks, and this will take you through your self-speech. So know that in every module you have a pretty lengthy assignment, you have several quizzes, and the information is housed in these folders. So you have to click on these folders and then it gives you assignments. So one of the assignments that's in this first module assignment is to watch 8 speeches. So this is housed in this folder. So if you go back to course materials and click in module 1, these modules will stay up there. So once you're finished with module 1, you will see module 2 and module 1. They don't go away. So in case you would get behind and have to go back and do a quiz or something, it would still be there, but try to keep up. So you need to click on everything in the module, because once you click on a folder, it has more things to do. That's where the quizzes are, and you might miss one of those things if you don't click on all the available folders. Okay, so every speech requires an outline. I have a template right here of what your outline needs to look like. You can actually cut and paste and actually type right on this template so that you know that you don't forget anything. You need to have a general purpose, a specific purpose, a thesis statement, and main points. Generally, I say 3 to 5 main points is easily done in 5 to 7 minutes. Now, the first speech of self-introduction does not require research, but the informative and persuasive do require research. So make sure that you know that you do have a friend in our library, and you can access the library at home. There is an assignment that coaches you through that. You don't have to use the library sources. You can do Google searches, but sometimes it's easier and they're more credible sources if you do use our library. And the bonus is that they format the MLA citations for you. So there is a benefit to using the library resources. So then before your speech, you'll see on the calendar that this is due, you will upload your typed outline to these places. So your first speech will be the self-speech, and you will just click on here and you will attach your typed outline. So I need that before I hear your speech. So I believe if you check your calendar, they're due the day before. All right, and then also after I record these speeches on Zoom, even if you're in person, it will be recorded on Zoom. You will watch your recording and you will go into speech reflections and you'll fill out a little quiz over your performance. So you're going to do that for your self-speech and your informative speech. Those are the 2 that require reflections, because every time we speak, we're planning what we want to work on for the next speech. So, you know, we are works in progress. Even me, I've been teaching this for over 30 years. I still have things I need to improve upon in my speaking. So when I watch videos of myself, I learn things that I don't like in my voice, things that I do, touch my hair too much, something like that. So that's what this is about. This is about self-growth and reflection and just plugging away and gaining confidence through practice with every speech you give. So I just wanted you to be able to put a face with a name. I wanted you to know that you're not alone out here in a web blended class. I know we're not going to see each other for a few weeks till the 12th of September, but I am available every day, Monday through Friday, eegrant@lc.edu, and I will be checking my email often. I also have an office on the main campus in Trimpe, and I'm there on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm at Nelson in Edwardsville, where I live, on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I look forward to meeting you in person or on Zoom. Either one is fine. I prefer in person, but if Zoom is best, we can do that. I know some of you live far away. So just know that I'm excited for this semester, and You don't need to be scared. You just need to be willing to risk and learn. All right? Hang in there. I'll see you in September. Remember, I'm only an email away. Good night.